My name is Jason 𝗙𝗢𝗓𝗓, and I am with 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍. We hold an annual event at Circuit of the Americas once a year in March each year. 2019 was the first time. Now we're approaching March 5th through 7th. 2021 is going to be our third time back at COTA. We call it SLB COTA. What drew me into Time Attack, I'd have to say, would be the speed, of course, the cars, the wild builds, and the instant gratification, meaning lap times. You know, it's based off of fastest lap times that cars can put down any given day at a given track. That's what brought me into it. You know, I was a big fan of drag racing growing up, and as I got to be 16, import drag racing was something that you were just starting to see on the streets in Southern California, and I'd say that was probably my gateway into Time Attack would be import drag racing. In a way, it's almost like an underground scene in a sense where you do get these upper echelon cars that are usually, you know, they could even be in the street class, but they're just built to the very limit of the rules in street class. The next class up is limited, the cars are wilder, and of course the most wildest looking cars in Time Attack are what we call our unlimited class. It takes a special kind of a person and team to want to get together to put that type of effort, money, blood, sweat, and tears, and time into a build to be competitive in Time Attack. It's similar to the types of builds that you would see at Pikes Peak, where people build a car for a once-a-year event. You know, cars that you see, of course, you mentioned other countries, you know, in Australia, World Time Attack Challenge, and of course even in Europe, you know, you get a handful of these very impressive, insane builds. And it's a smaller community, which we're trying to build. I mean, it's hard to name a better place to watch a full-on race at, or a Time Attack race at, than COTA, Circuit of the Americas. It's an impressive facility. It's absolutely massive. The place is huge. There's so many awesome viewing places to be able to see what's going on. On top of the Time Attack that we do, which we call Super Lap Battle at COTA, we also feature Gridlife Touring Cup, they call GLTC. We've got maybe 3 or 4 Time Attack sessions in a row. Then Gridlife comes on, we'll have a practice. We'll do another few Time Attack sessions in a row. Gridlife will come out with a GLTC race, which is really neat. So it's a nice back and forth of, you know, boom, 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 Time Attack cars, and then you've got this cool race to watch and the competitiveness between the drivers with the GLTC stuff. You could almost have 3 or 4 different events happening at one time at COTA. The place is so gigantic. In their support paddock, we work with Lone Star Drift, Aaron Losey and his group of drifters, and they do a drifting demonstration and also ride-alongs all day. So if you're there as a spectator, you can go on and pay 20 bucks, sit in a drift car, go around the support paddock a few times with, you know, a professional drifter, which is really cool. This year, for the first time, we're working with 742 Marketing. They're bringing a car show called 𝗙𝒊𝒂𝒍 Hard Park Showcase, and they'll be in the same main paddock that all of the SLB teams and GLTC teams are parked in. We've got food trucks, hopefully the cafe will be open. You know, so there's actually a lot to do outside of the course where the main entrance is. On Saturday and Sunday, COTA karting will be open. So we're going to try to get some of our drivers over there, compete with some of the attendees and the fans. You know, it'd be kind of cool if we get some regular Joe off the street that beats someone like 𝗙𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒍 or something like that. You know, we'd have to be pretty embarrassing for Cole, but you never know. We might find a diamond in the rough out there in terms of a driver. And then COTA is doing their first Cars and Coffee of the year on the Sunday, which is March 7th, which is really cool. They had Cars and Coffee on the Sunday last year when we did the event. You know, it brings in 500 cars for their Cars and Coffee of Austin there at COTA. We do a promotion where if you paid for the main parking to be in the Cars and Coffee, take that ticket that you got, bring it to the box office, you get into free on Sunday to the Super Lap Battle COTA event and watch all that stuff that we just talked about. So it's a lot of stuff to do. It's a pretty good weekend. Next year, we're going to introduce a concert series and have some entertainment at nighttime as well. You know, and make it, you know, a full, well-rounded motorsports event. You know, we're just starting to scratch the surface. You know, we started to build the foundation with the first 2 years. With Time Attack builds, sometimes they take a year, 2, maybe 3 years to complete. You know, so almost 3 years ago now, we gave people in North America a reason to build a wild car to go to a superb international event once a year. The Lyfe Motorsports guys put together this Corvette. I think it's going to be, I don't know, I'm not sure how much testing it's going to have before the actual event, but the thing is so wild, you got to see it. It's beautiful, it's black, it's just like very Dark Knight-esque, you know, Batman-esque. So I'm looking forward to see that run. We also have a lot of new competitors this year that I'm looking forward to see how they fare at Circuit of the Americas. So any interested drivers out there that are time attack veterans, or you're new to time attack, or you want to get involved in time attack, reach out to us, reach out to me. I'd love to work you into the event somehow. Love to have you come check it out. I'd also like to invite any fans that are willing and that can travel to Austin, Texas for that weekend of March 5th through March 7th. Tickets are only $10 online for the whole weekend. You're not going to find a cheaper ticket price to get into Circuit of the Americas. Parking's free. If you end up, you forget to buy your ticket online and you show up and you walk up to the gate, they're $20 at the gate for the whole weekend. So, you know, we're encouraging you to buy them online and save money. Like I mentioned before, you know, we've got amazing time attack builds that you can get up close with. The pits are open. We do a really cool pit walk on Sunday and an autograph session so you can get right up in the cars, even sit in them if you want to. We're a few weeks out from SLB COTA, March 5th through 7th, 2021. Like the time attack teams out there, I'm kind of pulling my hair out and going nuts getting ready for this thing. So come find me out there. I'll probably be passed out by 3 p.m. each day with stress and being tired and whatnot, but come out and find me. My name's Jason. Sometimes they call me JD. You can find me at COTA for Super Lap Battle, March 5th through 7th, 2021.